Yo, what's up, guys? It's your favorite typical tuber, Nick here, and I'm back here with another video. First one in a while, actually. Sorry about that. I mean, it's been like a couple months. Sorry about that. Me and Luke have been very busy with school and all of that stuff. So, yeah. So, we'll try to upload as much as possible. But, if we don't, then you'll have to enjoy this video a lot. Alright, so today, as you can see in the title, we are playing Velocity Flight Simulator. It is currently, it's like full, it's noted as old. It's 100 Robux still. It's always going to be 100 Robux. The developers have made a new game. It's, Acceleration Flight Simulator. That's 400 because it's in early alpha, early alpha, I believe. And yeah, so we're gonna be playing this because this is the one I have. If I do get the acceleration, I'll do a video on that. But right now, this is what we got with. So they used to have skins for the planes like Delta Airlines, JetBlue, all those, but I think they took them out because of copyright reasons. So I'm gonna be flying the Boeing 737. Let's confirm that selection. We're gonna go from Princess Juliana, TNCM, right here. That's what they're referred to in game. To TXKF, which is, I can get it up here. LF Wade International Airport. See, TXKF. So we're gonna go back, and I think this is one of the longest flights. Yeah. So let's start. So we're gonna go with apron A. We're gonna go at gate 4, and we're gonna confirm. Push that back a little bit. All right, just rearranging my thing. So, I know how to fly the planes. I'm pretty good at it. So, we're going to start up the engines. You can see in the bottom, like, how much progress they have. Engine L and engine R. Engine left and right. As you can hear, I messed with some settings. So now you guys can hear me from farther away. So, yeah, so I don't have to be super close to the mic. So that's nice. Yeah, so let's, okay, here we go. So we're going to start off, we're going to hold F. F is to go, like, bring the acceleration down. So we're going into reverse. We're getting pushed back. This game used to be taken very seriously. You had to ask for a pushback and stuff. But now that this game is the old of the acceleration, new one, it's not taken as seriously as it was before. And yeah, so it's not as good as it was, but it's still pretty good. So you still do have to like follow like general stuff, like landing on the runway. You should follow that, actually. Most people don't. It's kind of funny. Like, I mean, it's funny when you see them. Like, they'll just kind of be glitching in the air, and they'll just be flying around, like, and they'll go in the water and stuff. It's kind of annoying. It's kind of funny at the same time. Yeah. Ooh. So we're going a little bit fast. So I'm going to go to about 7. That will keep me at about 25. So we're taxiing to the runway. So right here, I don't know if you can see it right now, but right there's some green lights. So you're supposed to land onto the green light. So if you're coming, you're supposed to land like going like towards the green lights. If you don't, then you're going like the opposite direction. So you have to be careful of that. You can also see the arrows. So if the arrows are pointing in the direction you're landing from, that's also good. So we're going to park this up. All right, great. So we're gonna bring the flaps down to 3, about half. Let's do our check. Rudders, Q&E, check. Flaps, check. Those things, check. I forgot what those are called. Let's turn on our lights. I always forget to do that. B and H. And let's go ahead and take off. There we go. So I like to use, I only really fly 2 main flights. This flight that we're flying, there and back, and TXKF, where we're flying to TNCC. That's a shorter flight. I usually use the Airbuses for that, but for this one I use the okay, it seems to be a lot of people, so I'm gonna just take off right there. Or press G. Wrong button. Yeah, so sometimes in the airports you can like land on either sides, but I like to keep it like it. So I usually go about 5,000 feet. Go about 5,000 feet before leveling out. So we're gonna try and gain some speed. Alright, we're gaining speed. You can see on the left, by the lights, by the throttle, you can see how much speed we're going here. So this is speed, and throttle, and lights. And then here we see our flaps, our brakes, the time. Forgot what these things are called. And we also got the altitude right there. We got a map, so we're going to be flying over here. So this is the side we're flying to, is the side that we're supposed to land on. When you're going to TNCC, you're supposed to fly that way also. So I think TNCM, TXKF, and TNCC are the big plane airports, and then there's smaller planes that you can fly, and those ones are usually like smaller airports. So here we go. So we're leveling out now. You see we're above the clouds. It's about nighttime. It's 18:15 right now. Yeah. So let's turn. We're gonna start flying. We're gonna start lining up for the runway because you go pretty fast. So you don't want to be unaligned with the thing. All right. So yeah, we're gonna continue lining up. I mean, if I really wanted to, I could just use Q and E to line up. But if you want to keep the realisticism going, oh shoot, I pressed G on accident. I was pressing F to slow down so we don't go over speed, and I put down the landing gear. That would be bad in real life, really bad. So let's not do that. Or put those things back up so they don't fall off, and then we can't land. See, what if the landing gear fell off mid-flight? How are you gonna land? Like, if you tried to land in the water, it'd all just fall apart. But if you tried to land on the ground, you just just spark. Like, it would just like ground up and then maybe hit the gas and explode. So what would you do? Maybe they have backup landing gear? That's a good question. Maybe I'll look that up. So we're still flying normally. So I could use Q&E to line up. See, I can go like that, and that's like way easier to do. But like, don't really want to do that because then it takes away the realism of the flight. So while we're doing this, please make sure to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more content like this from me or my colleague Luke. I say the same thing over and over again. Every video. Use the same subscribe thingy. Yep. We can turn a bit here. So we're gonna have to start losing altitude pretty soon. Yeah, I can see the airport right there. It's hard to see. So I'm gonna start to lose altitude. Let me get. There we go. We're gonna go there. So we're gonna start losing altitude now. So we're gonna go into flight mode. That's gonna bring us our things down. We're gonna be going down faster. I'm gonna put my flaps down so we can lose as much speed as possible before land. So yeah, we're quite high. I'm just gonna use Q&E to line up. So you can see our flaps are down all the way. We're losing altitude quickly. That's good. So you can see all the lights right there. That's where we're flying. So you're gonna want to try and like line up with that yellow. That's supposed to be the runway, and you see that yellow right there. That's the runway. So I'm gonna bring down the landing gear. Where's that in? And we're almost there. So we're losing speed slowly. That's good. So we're not gonna stall. We're almost there. Hopefully we can land before we go too low. I think we're pretty good right now. I'm gonna try and go as fast as possible. That wouldn't be advisable if this was real life, but this is Roblox, so yeah. So I'm gonna take it off flight mode really quick, so we can lose the least amount of altitude. Don't know. Let me go up here. Oh no, wrong button. All right, so we're gonna. And alright, we're gonna bring our flaps back down. And this. Oh no, bad. So we're gonna, you see how like planes land like that? That's because of the flaps. We're gonna bring down our speed. And we're gonna bring down our speed all the way so we can land. And we have touchdown, and I'm gonna hold the brakes, turn it into reverse thrust, put it into arm mode, and a successful landing. Alright, and we're going backwards now. So I'm gonna put the flaps up all the way, take it off, and then we're gonna go to 15 about, and we're going to taxi our way to the gate. Just waiting for the flaps to be completely up. There we go. Now we're starting to move. All right. So I'm gonna let's go. We're flying. No, we're not. We're taxiing to the gate. The gates are over there. They're like over in that lighting area right there. So we're gonna get off right there. So hopefully there's nobody trying to land behind me. It looks like somebody is gonna try and take off. Hopefully they wait for me to get off. Nope, it doesn't sound like they're going to wait for me. I'll put it into about 7. Yeah, they're coming. So, okay, we're gonna slow down a bit. Okay. And we're going to, oh, that's a bad turn. Could hit the grass a bit, but it's a short turn. Probably should have gone slower. So now we're on the taxiway. It's becoming daytime. So let me try and get it to 7. There we go. All right. So it's daytime, and we're currently going like 31 at 6. So the sun starts to rise at about 6. The sun goes down at about 18. Yeah. So taxiing, so we have to go all the way up there. We're gonna turn, and then we're gonna go all the way over there, and we're gonna like turn like that, and then go over there. It's not that long. I like the realisticism of it. The realism. Yeah, I said realisticism. Realism of it, because you're like, it's a longer taxiway. Most games have a really short taxi. And that's just not realistic because, I mean, really, they don't really, sorry, they don't really, like, sorry, I forgot what I was saying. Someone called me on Discord. Yeah. So usually the taxiways are really short in like all of those other games. But in this game, it's relatively long. Depends on where you land at actually, because if you like land right there, then you can get off right there and come down here. But like where I landed, it was a bit of a taxi. So, yeah. We're almost there. We'll just get off right there. Yeah, we're almost done. We're right almost there. So we're putting it down to 0. We're gonna park right here. All right, we've just docked. So thank you for watching. Please make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.